simply splashed a cup of boiling water on the wall and it immediately began to melt. This led him to conclude that there must be some unspeakable secret behind the wall, so he quickly sent someone to chisel through it. To their surprise, they discovered a large amount of cash hidden inside. It took 30 accountants a full day and night to count it all. But that's not all. He also found countless gold, silver, and jewels concealed within the wall studs, and even inside the concrete steps of the house. However, these only accounted for 1/10 of the wealthy man's assets. Next, Jimmy sent people to dig holes in the rich man's backyard, and to their astonishment, they unearthed numerous boxes filled with gold. The wealthy man was horrified by what he saw. All of this money had been acquired through tax evasion and fraud. He pulled aside the prosecutor, Jimmy, and attempted to bribe him with 100 million. Unfortunately, he had approached the wrong person. Jimmy was an incorruptible official. Not only did he refuse to take the money, but he also insisted on pursuing the investigation further. Desperate, the rich man prepared to end Jimmy's life with a single shot. His wife rushed over to stop him, but unexpectedly, the hunting rifle suddenly misfired, piercing the ceiling. In an instant, a massive amount of gold bars poured down from above, stunning everyone present. However, Jimmy believed that the wealthy man's assets far exceeded this amount. So he fired a few more shots at the ceiling, and suddenly, the entire room was showered with a golden rain. At this point, the rich man was no longer flustered. He hurriedly took a vehicle to the government building. Nearly every official here had taken his dirty money, so he was sure they would help him through this crisis. Since the incident had caused such a commotion, even the Prime Minister was alarmed. As a result, every official, fearing implication, quickly distanced themselves from him. Unable to move the officials, the wealthy man had no choice but to appeal to the civilians. He gave every villager in town $10,000, demanding that they besiege Jimmy. However, at this time, Jimmy was still unaware of the impending danger and continued to seize assets at the rich man's house. After the tireless efforts of hundreds of people over 3 days and nights, the confiscated assets had filled the wealthy man's 3,000 square meter mansion. If measured by weight, these assets amounted to at least 50 tons. But by now, the villagers had also attacked outside. If Jimmy insisted on turning in this dirty money, he would not leave the rich man's mansion alive. Jimmy ordered his subordinates to guard the main gate while he went to call for reinforcements. However, the villagers' assault was far swifter than he had imagined. At this rate, even before the reinforcements arrived, he might already be dead.